Greetings all, and welcome to my video. Today we're going to talk about the fantastic social deduction game Goose Goose Duck and why you should give it a go in 2022. So first off, a quick history lesson. Social deduction games are nothing new. In fact, they've been around for quite some time. Many of you will have heard or have played of this genre before, such as Mafia, Werewolf, Town of Salem, or of course the most popular of them all, the one that went viral during the COVID pandemic of 2020, Among Us. So how do you play a social deduction game? Usually there are two teams, good guys versus bad guys, and sometimes a few other roles in the game that work alone. But the basic premise is always the same. The good guys need to vote out the bad guys, whilst the bad guys are sabotaging the game and either killing off or turning the opposing team to their side. So what makes Goose Goose Duck worth playing in 2022? Well, I'll try and outline a few reasons for you, best I can. Number 1, the team behind the game. Goose Goose Duck, or GGD as I'll be referring to from now on, is made by Gaggle Studios. It's available on PC through Steam and on mobiles via the Play Store and the iOS Store respectively. It is totally free to play, requiring no purchases or add-ons to fully enjoy it. Yes, like most free-to-play games, it does have a cash shop, but this is purely for cosmetics only. Unlike Among Us, GGD receives constant and regular updates, more or less on a monthly basis. I myself have been playing the game since it launched in October of 2021, and since then I've seen 3 new maps added, several new roles and constant tweaks and updates, as well as plenty of new cosmetics. Some of you may be familiar with the Town of Us mod for the game Among Us. This added numerous roles to Among Us loosely based on the roles in the game Town of Salem. Now I won't go into any names here, but some of the developers behind this mod are now on the Gaggle dev team working on GGD, and a lot of those Town of Us roles are now in GGD, albeit in the form of some kind of bird. For example, the Jester now becomes the Dodo. New roles are being added all the time, and Gaggle Studios take great pride in working with the community to add new things to the game. They have an active Discord server where you can discuss all aspects of the game, including making suggestions, as well as finding GGD's ever-growing streamer community. You can also find groups in over 24 languages, as well as LFG threads in English for groups of over 18s and under 18s respectively. The Gaggle team also work closely with the active community on Twitch, endorsing GGD ambassadors and promoting the game as much as they can. Fun story, I myself spent an hour gushing about the game on a friend's stream, to who I thought was just another newcomer to the game with a ton of questions. It actually turned out to be the community manager of GGD, who just loved to mingle with the fans. It was great. I mean, it blew me away when he finally revealed himself to me in a private message. I mean, how often do you get that in a stream for a game these days? It's amazing. It blew me away. 2. The community. This game has one of the best communities I have ever witnessed, and I've been in quite a few, I can tell you. Yeah, sure, you come across some toxic individuals from time to time, but they are very few and far between. As well as GGD's official Discord server, numerous new Discord servers are popping up each day. Oh, and this is a shameless plug. Join Sheepcord now, link is in the description. Sheepcord is an ever-growing player base of GGD fans and streamers. We also have a newly started Minecraft Pixelmon server and plan to branch out into other games too. If you are looking for a laid-back gaming community to join, then give us a go. Link is in the description. You won't be disappointed, I promise. 3. The game itself. So what's the game like to actually play? Well, unlike Among Us's mods, you don't need to mess around with game files and download voice comm add-ons like CrewLink. In-game voice comms are fully integrated, so there's no need for a separate voice comm lobby on Discord, just the means to find an open lobby to join. Public lobbies can have in-game meeting voice comms, but where the game truly shines is the proximity chat. Private matches can switch this function on, and the game takes on a whole new level, as you talk to other players as you meet them, discussing what happens as it happens. This is where the game really becomes fun. Alliances are made and broken, and as you progress through the game, uncovering those deviant ducks or plotting the geese's demise. And while we're on the subject of the gameplay itself, I want to try and address why GGD is such a joy to play. 2 matches are rarely the same, with a never-expanding roster of roles to play, and to date we have 5 unique maps, 3 set in space, and 2 more down to earth, shall we say. You never really get bored. And unlike Among Us, oh my god, it really does sound like I'm ragging on AU all the time. I'm so sorry, Innersloth, I'm not, but you are so slow at bringing out updates. That is the core difference between Among Us and GGD. The game actually does seem a lot easier to play than Among Us as well, yet more complicated at the same time. Yeah, I know, that doesn't make much sense, but it is true. There's something truly unique about GGD that makes each new game unique. Maybe it's the colour palette you choose your Goose's colour to be. It's more varied than AU's primary colours. Maybe it's the fact that having a pet out won't instantly get you voted out because they don't stand out as much as AU's little buddies. Maybe it's the roles themselves, with only a handful of roles that feel like they don't make much of an impact to how a game can progress. Even the much hated Birdwatcher role can be a game changer if played correctly. And for those of you who don't know what Birdwatcher is, the Birdwatcher has the ability to see through walls for 10 seconds, which means you're able to catch foul play unnoticed. Yeah, maybe it is the more roles. And the game just keeps getting better as the devs release more. So yeah, that's my very basic breakdown of why GGD deserves your love in 2022. It's a truly fantastic game for all ages. Absolutely anyone can pick this game up. Find a nice group to join with, again, shameless plug, cheat code, and dive in for a gaming session of pure fun and make new friends along the way. Please, please, please try this game. If you played any other social deduction game, like Among Us, Town of Salem, or anything like that, you've got to try out this game. It is so much fun. You can also check out the community on Twitch and YouTube to see what it's all about. I wholeheartedly recommend following some of my Twitch friends, Mincify, Artemis, Earl Sammer, Kaleidoscope, and there are many, many more on Twitch, with new ones coming up every day. Just do a search for GGD on Twitch, you'll see what I mean. It's also on YouTube as well. Some of the most popular GGD people are Cartoons, Rilla and Rocky, a group who play together, and they are so much fun. They've also got in-game costumes if you want to buy them, if you want to look like cartoons. Thanks for watching. Oh, and if you see a rusty Dalek in the lobby, be sure to say hello, that's me. And please don't kill me, I'm a gravy goose. No, really, I'm a gravy goose. Honest.